All right. Hey, I'm measuring some valve springs today for a 1.6 liter Mazda engine that I'm rebuilding, and I want to shim the springs so I can get higher seat pressure, so I can increase the RPM to 7,200 like the Miata. But the MX-3 engine had a lower profile camshaft, so it had less time and less lift, the duration that the intake valve is open. So I have the cylinder head apart and I have the valve springs out. We'll just skip all the looking at all that. And anyways, I'll jump straight to the press here. I have my little jig set up to be able to measure the rate of a valve spring, so I know just how much shim I need to install underneath it to get the right seat pressure I want. Anyways, so these happen to be measuring at all about 44 pounds. And my method for measuring these guys perfectly on a very imperfect setup is with this, a dial bore gauge. And I have the micrometer here set up in between the points as 1.575 inches. The compressed length that the springs are installed at, and that's the measurement you want to get. So anyway, I have it set up so the dial bore gauge here at an angle will measure 0.61 up here. It's I didn't zero it out. Get the idea if you get the idea. Anyways, so I'll set this up here, and that's good. And this is going to be at an angle because I measured it at an angle in between the calipers, because I can't fit this thing at a directly straight up and down angle in between this, because the surface for the valve spring on the bottom there is not big enough to fit this as well. Okay, so there we go. We're just hitting 0.15, 0.32, 0.41, 0.51, 54, 0.61. All right, there we go. So that is compressed exactly to 1.575 inches. And our weight for that is at 42 pounds. Yeah, they're ranging from 42 to 44 pounds anywhere. And there you have it. That's how you can measure your valve spring rate if you have a press.